This is a video that I'd like to share with you all about paying attention to horses when you're driving. Now, I was going down Constitution Hill, and you'll see Highway Code Rule 215 is pretty clear about giving gap and also slowing down when you see horses. This driver had no need to rush ahead, undertook me despite me signalling him not to, and went very close to the horses. And look at that alerted horse at the back. You're going to watch that later on in this clip where you can see the horse is really startled. At least this guy slowed down when I signaled, but this previous guy here who's in front of me now, as for this driver, he didn't care. And even when I said to him, like, what are you doing, he's like doing the same gesture back to me. He's still clueless about his actions. Now let's see that again from the rear view. So I'm signaling to him to slow down. I can see that cavalcade and the rear horses looking alerted. They've got their ears sort of cropped up. So he just decides to undertake me, comes close to me, and then he's also coming close to the horses there as he's, going past them. And Highway Code Rule 215, it's not a must, it's a should. But look at that alerted horse. His ears is up. It's sort of like in a very defensive position. Was that undertake even worth it just for a few seconds of patience there? So let's see it in a different view now. Let's watch it front and back, side to side, so you get an idea. So there you go. There's the car coming up behind me. And there you go. I've got my hold back signal. So he's seen my signal. He's holding back, but then he suddenly decides, do you know what? I don't want to hold back. And just starts to squeeze through and doesn't care. He's going to go ahead. And there you go. At least the black vehicle behind me got it and sort of held back when he saw the horses. But then once again, because of that impatient driver, he sort of like tried his luck, and then I had to signal him to sort of be patient as well and come back into lane. And it's just a little bit of, patience. And that driver didn't get very far anyway. He stuck behind that car there. Was it really worth it? Absolutely not. And let's watch this again from another angle so you can see that this isn't an exaggeration. There is a reality here where you're just about to see, look, that horse is already sort of unhappy, which is why I slowed down even further. Now this joker comes here, and look at that horse. It swings its rear back, and it's turned its head. It's looking very alerted, of course. And look, trying to control that. So car drivers, I find, are not very receptive to taking criticism from bikers. But this was somebody who just did not give two hoots. Really didn't care. Look, I'm saying, what are you doing? And like, he's replying back with the same gesture to me, like, what are you doing? How clueless can somebody be? It's ridiculous. Well, anyway, same road, another day. This morning, this time with three bikers. We're not known to each other. We're riding in a formation. We pull up here at the lights, and I signal to this rider that, look, there's some horses ahead, look ahead. Okay, so he's got the message, and you can see there straight ahead you've got a cavalcade there. The rider from the back just overtook us all, looked ahead, he went ahead, but immediately he clocks on. Now he starts to give space around that cavalcade, and he's pulled into the side there. He's seen what's going along, and there's bikers there as well, pedal cyclists on the left hand side, parked vehicles, and you can see that he's riding quite defensively there. So we end up in a staggered formation, continuing down here, and everybody else holds back because we're in a staggered formation. And that was really nicely done. Look at how he gives a lot of space and slows down for those horses. A spooked horse weighs 600 to 700 kilograms with the rider and can move sideways really quickly up to 40 miles an hour. Okay, so that's a very heavy load with momentum, going to hit you hard if you don't watch it.